After a reinvigoration of management at Great Aussie Caravans, the team have redefined their product lineup with 4 distinct ranges, culminating in the extreme off-road ready Tonka series. Now this is a 21.6 Tonka. We're up in Eildon to put it through its paces and see if it's worth its near $150,000 price tag. The Tonka features a fully welded alloy frame, a Great Aussie Caravans designed truss chassis, composite cladding and a one-piece fiberglass roof. It is designed to be able to handle the worst conditions Australia can throw at it. This Tonka features a 500mm extended drawbar, and the keen-eyed among us will notice the DO45 hitch, which means yes, this van is rated to 4,500 kilos. Now on the drawbar is GAC's Super Front Box, a really clever design. Lots of room for wood or wet gear storage and a heap of dry storage up front. The Superbox has been designed to take critical components out of the van as well as protect things like a tap. So in the front we've got the water pump system. Now again, out of the body of the van, so just in case something leaks, there's no chance of it getting inside. And underneath, easily one of the best protected taps I've seen. Now here is a storage box with a tool tray above it. It's mirrored on the other side, perfect for a small generator, basically just some heavy items you want to carry. Mirrored to the other side of the Superbox, you have a tool slide and a spot that is perfectly sized for a Weber and some pole storage here. Now that goes right through the Superbox. Up top, an external shower, really handy for just rinsing off at the end of the day. And underneath, the gas bayonet for when you're using your Weber Q. Tunnel boot, not going to open it up. We all know what they are. Great for storing tables, chairs, long items. But here is a key part. This is where the compressor is for the airbag suspension. This one has level 3, which means it comes with a handy remote, which using the app with the PROJECTA, you can check your levels when you get to camp and quickly adjust it to suit. Before I skip past them, I wanted to point out that the Tonka rides on quality alloy wheels and exceptional Mickey Thompson tyres. But a detail that's hard to pick up is we have tyre pressure monitoring system which feeds into the PROJECTA so you can keep an eye on your tyre pressures while towing. Fusion soundbar for an impromptu bush rave, and hey, what looks like a map table is actually a pantry. And then down here we have the same again. And then in a first for a caravan that I've seen, Dometic's latest, most efficient upright fridge. What's behind door 5? An external kitchen. Now you have to forgive the guys at Great Aussie. They finished this van an hour before we picked it up. It hasn't got its handle yet. But here we have an induction cooktop, a small sink, and a small pull-out. Now if you're worried about the height of this, remember airbags. You can drop it down as low as you want. So down the back we have a Safety Dave rear view camera, space for a couple of water cans or jerry cans. And before I show you how easy it is to drop the spare wheel, my favourite feature in this beautifully designed rear bar, this monstrous tool slide, perfect for recovery gear. Again, some more tools and bits and pieces. When you're going out back, you want spaces like this. Almost every heavy-duty off-road caravan I've seen, it's been a real pain to get the spare wheel off the back. Now this one's been cleverly designed with a pin and a pair of gas struts, so you can drop it down quickly and easily. Alright, the poo catcher. She's not the biggest. This will be your limitation if you're staying off grid, 3 to 5 nights with a cassette that size. I'm sure you can option on a Nature's Head composting toilet, which will give you about 30 days. I think we're up to door 14. What's behind this one? This is the PROJECTA 400 amp hour lithium battery. Now as per the latest regs, vented to the outside, sealed access from under the bed. Now what stands out about this 400 amp hour battery is that it has a built-in 300 amp shunt. And obviously it works flawlessly with the rest of the PROJECTA gear. What's in the little grey box? That is the pump for the hydraulically actuated disc brakes. So this will take a feed from your car through your brake controller and fire up the disc brakes. Now disc brakes in my opinion are much nicer to drive with. They grab a lot quicker and a lot smoother and provide a lot more progressive braking feel. It's a nice touch to see. One of the benefits of a truss chassis is the ability to run any plumbing and cabling between the two chassis runs and to put things like the stone protection here. So if you look around, it is a practically flat floor underneath the Tonka. Now the Tough Ride suspension comes with a lifetime warranty on bushes, and I'm a big fan of the EFE shock absorbers. Under this thing looks like it's ready to tame some pretty serious tracks. Like a lot of trailers I've seen recently, Great Aussie have moved to PROJECTA for their power systems. Price plays a part, but I'm also hearing PROJECTA are great to work with and their gear is reliable. The system in the Tonka is built around an inverter charger which has a rated capacity of 3000 watt and a surge capacity of 6000 watts. It is fed from a 400 amp hour lithium battery which is charged by a 35 amp DC charger and 32 amp AC. The energy from 1000 watts of solar on the roof is controlled by a 40 amp MPPT regulator. So what does that all mean? Yesterday, in a partially cloudy day, we saw as much as 39.2 amp coming from the solar on the roof. That is the peak of the MPPT regulator. Now, altogether it means you can run your Dometic AC off your battery, but you will have to be careful on cloudy days or if you're going to abuse the privilege of your battery capacity. This combo should be comfortable for using the AC a couple of hours every day on a good day. The cabinetry is all CNC cut soft close with quality latches. The fridge is a 224 litre Dometic and the stove is a Hawk gas electric combo. The microwave is a Sphere, the washing machine is by Fresca, and the mattress is a queen pillow top. But there's one thing that really stands out, and that is the Onsuite, which gave me an oh moment. This is the most spacious Onsuite I've seen in a 21-foot caravan. You could easily dry off in here. The shower is a great size. There's plenty of elbow room around the toilet. The sink is quality. There's heaps of storage. The washing machine is at a good practical height. This is an exceptional Onsuite. This is my second time driving the Ford F-150, and honestly it's better than I remember. It's by far the most comfortable car in its class. Now you have to have something like this to tow a 4,500 kilo van like the Tonka. One thing though, you have to be careful of your gross combined and gross vehicle masses with the F-150. If you put a 250 kilo ball weight in the back of this, your payload is severely reduced. For a 3.5 ton van though, I reckon the F-150 is an absolute winner. For the Ford Australia supplied F-150s, gone is the V8, in its place a 3.6 litre twin turbo V6. A lot of people don't like that, I do. This has a lot of torque low down and impressively, what matters for us, fuel consumption. The competitors to this car typically burn around 30 litres per 100 pulling a big van like that. I have seen as low as 22 and an average of around 25. This is the most fuel efficient in its class. We're predicting about 550 kilometers between refills. I haven't really talked about value for money, and at $153,000 this Tonka is a big investment, but I would challenge you, have a look at its main rivals spec for spec, and I suspect this is likely $30,000 to $50,000 cheaper than its main rivals. Personally though, I would like to see the price a little higher and a bit more attention to detail in some of the fit and finish. In fairness to the guys, they finished this van 4 hours after we were meant to pick it up. Now, final statements. I absolutely love that Onsuite layout. As a couples van, I've never seen better for a place to dry off and all the space you could ever ask for. Everything from the front there, also very comfortable. The power system's more than capable. Again, right now the sun's out, I'm seeing 40 amps going into the batteries. This is a standout van, and if it is a sign of things to come for this Tonka range, this new extreme off-road from Great Aussie Caravans, I'm genuinely excited.